back to the 18th of October 2024, there was an incident.
Yo, what's going on, Melanie? It's been a minute.
Were you involved in said incident?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall what the incident was in regards to?
Yeah.
On the scene of that incident.
Wait, I think I made it just in time.
What was the actual call?
There was an ammunition container being robbed. We arrived on the scene and saw a bunch of people with guns.
Okay, and these people on scene, were they carrying out any other actions other than shooting?
What do you mean?
Alright. Could I get him to refer to his statement, Your Honor?
Yeah, he can look at the report.
What's the report number?
How much did I miss? They only got through pre-trial motions? Okay.
That would be 10129.
Okay.
Okay, you should be 5 or
Yeah,
6
I see it,
statements now.
Excuse
Let me just find where I'm referring to. Okay, so
this is the trial where Snow is getting charged for a raid where they found an entire bunker of guns, bro.
Documentation at BCS.
Oh my god.
On the main radio, to which he was requested down to Vespucci Beach near the Del Perro Pier, as there was multiple gunshot calls and the alarm of the ammunition container that also went off further down Vespucci near the docks.
Well, my man is like half asleep right now.
Sentence as well, please.
Is Nina gonna be called? No.
To which he witnessed
I had nothing to do with it.
firearms in hand, and there was downed individuals and individuals robbing one another.
So, do you remember that being what happened on the scene?
Yeah, I saw 2 people robbing some dead guy on the floor.
Okay. So, what happened after the people were seen?
Wait, Maxwell showed up.
I don't know. The 2 people or the situation?
Just the situation in general. Did anyone leave the scene?
Yeah. A guy got into a Porsche, I think, and then he started chasing him with a heli.
Okay, and where did that pursuit lead to?
The cul-de-sac.
All right. Would that be in Mirror
Nicola
Park?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure it was Nicola F?
Wait, what happened to Snow?
All right.
Oh my god, he escaped.
So, just to be sure, you're talking about what is known commonly as the Mirror Park cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, he left!
And what happened when they arrived there?
Well,
He used the Ryan Kindle vent!
Someone called out that the guy ran into the house. So then...
Okay, and this is the suspect that was followed from the initial scene where people were being robbed.
Objection leading.
I don't think the guy was robbing, but...
Well, wait, you have to stop answering if there's an objection, Cade.
Fucking dumb BCSO bitch. Yeah, you gotta fucking stop answering the goddamn question.
I was just seeing what I could get away with.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing there. All right, fair enough. So that's the statement. New line of questioning.
Oh, this coffee's fucking good, though. I will say that.
Okay.
You know, I love coffee in the morning.
The person
It can be amazing.
What
yeah. Oh, yeah. You just set in the cat assassins? Oh, shit.
He ran back out. So I ran out. I don't know what other people inside were doing.
Okay, and what happened after you left the property?
They're gonna need the testimony of what...
Inside the house.
Okay, what did you do at that point?
I don't know.
Ran back in the house.
Okay, and what did you find inside the house when you ran back in?
Honestly, this case I feel is gonna hinge
I guess
on whether
I
they had the
found
right to go inside the
headshot
house.
and 2 dead suspects.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'm going to move on slightly
Yeah.
now. Do you
Oh,
know
shit.
what the word exigent
Oh.
means?
Nope.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
Wait,
have
wait,
you heard of the
what?
term hot pursuit?
Yep.
Okay, and what does that mean to you?
It means a live pursuit.
Okay, and what is known worldwide as hot pursuit? What, in your opinion, allows you to? What actually does it mean to you? Other than a
Objection
live
asked and
pursuit?
answered.
Fine. It's fine. I'll reword. What does a live pursuit mean to you?
As long as you have eyes on the person you're trying to arrest, you can chase them until you arrest them. Doesn't matter where they go.
Okay, thank you very much. And going back to the Mirror Park cul-de-sac, is that area known for anything?
Objection relevance?
I'm laying foundation here, Your Honor.
I would agree that there is relevance here because we already did start talking about Nicola Place and Mirror Park. So I'm going to overrule that objection. Go ahead, Doc.
Do you need me to ask that again, Mr.
Yeah,
Kate?
yeah.
Okay. So, Nicola Place, the Mirror Park cul-de-sac, is it known
just
as
as
anything?
Can I clarify? Because Kate said Nicola Ave, and now we're talking about Nicola Place. Can I be sure of what we're talking about here?
Okay, if need be, I can drop saying Nicola Place, Your Honor, and just refer to it as is commonly known to people as the Mirror Park cul-de-sac.
Is that sufficient, Robin?
Oh, yeah. Just so I know what we're both talking about, as there is 2 separate places.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your understanding. Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Cade, is the Mirror Park
This is
cul-de-sac
gonna be
known
hard,
as
man.
being
I
anything?
don't know which way it's gonna go.
I guess it's.
Did they not bring the warrant into
Andrew's
question?
Gang territory. I don't know what this.
Gang?
Okay, so it's known as
Gang
being a
territory.
gang
They have
territory.
fucking families that live
Yeah, I
there
guess
too.
And the suspect that was chased from the initial scene, is it someone that could have been suspected as being a member of a gang?
I mean, you can suspect anyone being a member of a gang, I guess.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was
it
wearing
is true.
green
It
boots,
is.
I
You know,
guess.
it's fucking. You know, of course they think everyone's a fucking gang. It's fucking TRT.
No. Your Honor, can I have just 2 seconds, please?
You're read. Okay.
Yeah,
I was saying you were reading, not throwing.
they can
All right,
fucking beat him, beat his ass just to
Apparently
get an
the
answer
Grinch is
out.
in Hydra. Jesus Christ.
Go right ahead if you need a moment, Doc. Oh, I thought you were talking about like with a line of questioning. He actually means he needs 2 minutes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry. I was like, what the heck?
I had some buzzing in my head there. It was
No,
driving
you're good.
me mad.
You're fine.
Okay, so where were we? So you're not sure if they were a member of the gang or not.
Not until after they were arrested.
Okay.
Okay, so you mentioned gang turf. In general, what happens when there's a police presence in gang turf?
Objection relevance.
Yeah.
I rebut that. Again, a lot of this is the defense has already brought up in their opening about the legality of the initial pursuit into the property. This line of question is to prove a line of exigency that resulted in the need to breach.
Doc is pretty good. I wasn't expecting that rebuttal.
But
Okay.
that exigency doesn't necessarily play a part when in a hot pursuit. When
It
talks about, like, the
can.
definition of a hot pursuit, it's literally just that you have probable cause to.
Nobody's tying the two together. So is the thing in
Revealing
17
suspect,
months.
That has nothing to do with.
Yeah, but you
Yo.
have to point
property
out
murder
A
or
and B, and then to
adversary
show how A and B
I
are
agree,
related.
Your Honor, but I already know, just from how the defense have been throughout this, they are going to argue hot pursuit isn't in the legislation.
Your Honor, the prosecution's doing yoga right now with how much they're reaching and stretching.
Oh, maybe
Holy
as much as you
shit.
have been on the docket.
Oh!
Okay, guys.
Oh shit, yo! Oh!
I am gonna sustain that objection.
Oh
I
shit!
think you can build the argument in a different kind of way, but
Oh!
the relevance just isn't.
Oh
How
fuck!
to lose an objection 101.
Okay, one moment, Your Honor.
No, you got this.
It's not dark. It's Doc. Yeah, not dark. Doc. I will say though, how the fuck does Cade not know what exigency is while being in TRT? I want to know how the fuck this guy's in the TRT unit but doesn't know what exigence is.
Good question.
And because like I feel like exigency is kind of a core principle of like
Okay, we'll
a unit
just
like
drop
that.
line for the time being, Mr. K.
No, but I'm think about what
let's move on
TRT's
to
job
another
is
subject.
and think
So
about what
after you
exigency is.
re-entered the
using
property,
noise
your statement says
real
you received a call, is that correct?
Yeah, people were screaming on the radio
think
that
she
they were
is.
getting shot at.
Okay, and you went back in, there was a shootout. Your statement further says you received a phone call from someone, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
and who
exigent,
was that phone
like
call
dealing with
from, do you know?
exigency is like 80% of their job.
It was from Flippy.
Okay, and what was the contents of that phone call?
Objection calls for hearsay.
Rebuttal, I'm just merely asking. Okay, yeah, honestly, probably is correct on that one, to be fair.
Yeah, I was really curious what you were gonna cook up with that one about
Yeah,
how
I
you're
was
gonna
like,
fight that one
wh-
back. But yeah,
I
no,
was like,
sorry.
what can I bullshit here, but I can't.
You're doing great. All right, so yeah, that's sustained.
What?
Okay, after that phone call, did you feel threatened?
Yo, we could think of the 21 man.
Yeah, you could say so.
Okay, and with feeling threatened, what would you feel could have happened after?
Objection speculation. He's asking what could have happened.
He's not wrong.
He definitely ain't wrong there. Okay, let me re-question him on this. Let's reword it. In your experience,
He
after
should be
threats like
asking,
you received,
like, how does,
what has happened?
Objection relevance.
based on
we're
your
talking about a
training,
specific case, not
how do you normally react to
generalities.
these situations?
My rebuttal would be we're discussing what happens.
We're going down that
in
route.
The normal line of duty with.
Oh,
the
there he
people
goes.
He was dealing with.
I'm actually
Right.
inclined to give this one to Doc. I'll be honest. I think this kind of foundation is necessary for the line of questioning. You can proceed. Objection overruled.
Okay, do you need me to ask that again, Cade?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so after you've received threatening phone calls such as you did, in your experience, what sort of situation follows?
The PD gets shot at, I myself included.
Okay, and did you feel that was likely to happen in this situation?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that be because of the area where you were currently...
Objection leading.
True, it was. What can I say to that? Okay.
You could say a not leading question.
Listen,
I have a feeling...
I'm just like any other lawyer. You try what you can and hope the people don't object. Why should I be any
yeah,
different
but
to
you've
you?
tried the same tactic like 4 times now. I highly suggest maybe just asking some direct questions.
But I can't use direct questions.
You know what I mean.
Sorry, Your Honor. Okay, honestly, I don't think we really need much more from this situation. So, Mr. Cade, I'm going to move on to the subsequent raid on the property. So, were you involved in the raid?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened during the raid?
Wait, he was in the raid. Wait a minute.
Okay. And the people that shot at you, were they associates of the initial suspect, Arnold Cole?
Wait a minute, bruh.
Okay. And were they members of the so-called gang Hydra that claim...
Objection relevance.
Again, this goes back to the exigent circumstances as to why standing outside the property would have been a dumbass idea.
Rebuttal, he's now talking about a raid at a completely separate time. Mr. Snow isn't being charged for any gang-related charges. Mr. Carl had his charges dismissed. I'm not sure how this helps to prove Snow's guilt.
No, but it goes to show exigent circumstances for breaching properties within gang turf.
Like I said, it's a completely separate time. This raid happened. It didn't happen right away. It happened at least 2 hours afterwards.
Given, oh, can I have one final rebuttal?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm still processing this anyway, so go ahead.
Okay, so given the fact that at the time of the initial breach, there was threats made against the officers, I feel this is very relevant to the likelihood of what could have happened during the initial breach, as well as what actually did happen during the raid.
Okay. As the charges pertain to the raid of Jackie Snow's property that initially stemmed from a breach, I'm going to say that this line of questioning is within Doc's scope, and I'm going to overrule that objection. Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Okay, do you need me to re-ask that, Cade?
Yeah.
Okay, so were the people that attacked the raid whilst it was in process associated to the initial suspect in the hot pursuit, Mr. Arnold Cole?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know their association?
They're in a gang now.
Okay, and that would be what gang?
Hydra.
Hydra, who you previously said are the so-called turf holders of the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Okay, and in your opinion, was the attack on the police officers an attempt to stop the raid?
Objection speculation.
I can reword it. In your
try rewording that.
Yeah, in your experience, when raids are attacked, is it in an attempt to stop you going in the property and seizing items?
Objection speculation again, unless he has direct testimony from the people that did that. How's he meant to know?
This is already becoming a very juicy case.
Well, we'll see how far that goes.
Yeah, well. Go ahead, Doc.
I'm guessing you need that re-ask, Cade.
No. They're trying to stop the raid.
Okay, thank you very much. If you give me 1 second to converse with my fellow counsel, I'll see if we got anything else. No more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Alrighty. Thank you, State. We'll start with cross-examination from the defense. Go ahead, Robin.
Hello, Mr. Cade.
Oh,
All right. You mentioned seeing people rob people at this initial scene. How many people did you see?
2.
Okay. Are you sure that Mr. Carl was one of them?
No.
Okay. Let's talk about the breach of the house. Who ordered it?
I can't even remember. I can't even tell you, to be honest.
Was it you?
No.
Okay. This supposed threatening phone call, did this happen before or after the breach of the house?
It was when I was in the house.
Okay. Did you agree with the breach of the house?
It was a hot pursuit. So yeah,
Okay.
if everyone said they saw him go in the house,
While you were in the house, so I guess I'll step back a little. Was it just you that was in the house?
no, I think like 2 or 3 of us breached.
Okay. Do you remember who that was?
Nope.
Okay. On the raid of the property, was Mr. Snow present?
No.
Do you know if officers tried to contact Mr. Snow?
No idea.
In your opinion, was this raid handled well?
Oh shit!
Well, 50-50.
Okay, why would you think it wasn't handled well?
Shit, bro, I don't write warrants. I don't know. I don't do that shit.
What?
Okay.
Wait. Oh shit, this is getting spicy, bro.
One moment, just double check I've got everything else.
Yeah, dude, I ain't got no idea, bruh. Shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about and all that.
He's the only person they have to.
Damn, bro, how you point me at where I need to be pointed at? I'll be blacking, dude. I mean, blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah, because Den is in here. He's
no,
on
that's it.
sabbatical in Tibet.
All right. Very well. Any redirect from the State?
Den has a
1
felony
second.
warrant out for failure to appear for the other people involved in this.
Oxlong, is that really how you show up for court?
Don't mind me.
Okay.
Hey, Robin.
If I was prosecution, I would have been livid. Like if back in my day, Robin, I would have been fucking livid.
Yes, Silas?
Did he just say on the stand he doesn't know how to write warrants, or he's not an expert in warrants?
Pretty much.
Isn't he
No,
their only defense for the warrant?
no more questions from us at all.
Sick.
All right.
Good learning moment for
Deputy
me.
Cade, you may step down.
Everybody got on that incident.
That's crazy,
Yo,
bro.
Good job, Cade. You did good, man.
You still needed?
Yo! Nah! Nah!
I
Wait.
believe so. No?
Alright, cool. Good night,
Put
guys.
Bruh.
Mark in for recall.
Bruh.
You could, Robin, but are you? All right. Well,
He's gone.
Are you? I can
down.
call him back if you want.
No, he's embarrassed himself enough.
Ferreira.
Very debatable.
All right. State, next witness, please.
Oh my god, bro. No, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Obadiah, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you, Nikita?
Oh, fuck me.
I don't
Oh,
swear by my
fuck me,
sister.
bro.
Christ.
If it
Oh,
works for you,
bro.
man, I really don't care.
Hey, I'm glad I woke up for this. I'm gonna be real
You
with you.
swear by your sister? All right.
Yep.
All right, he's sworn in. Go ahead.
Coffee and laughs. It's a good combo,
Good
man.
morning, Jeb.
Hey.
All right. Were you involved in an incident on Vespucci Beach near the pier on the 18th of October, 2024?
Yes.
Do you recall what the call was in regards to?
It was involved in a gang-related shooting that stemmed from a crate.
Can you elaborate on a crate?
Yeah, there's these crates that gangs fight for. And in my experience, I've seen them have like weapon components inside.
Wait, is Jeb actually gonna be the one that salvages any remnants of whatever remains?
I arrived. I was the last to arrive. As soon as I arrived, we rolled in, and I personally only witnessed people like fleeing the scene.
Okay. Was there a pursuit of a suspect from this location?
Yes.
And where did this pursuit go?
The Mirror Park cul-de-sac.
Jeb is gonna actually become. Remember when we memed he's gonna be the TRT
yes
lead? Oh my god! What if he ends up actually becoming it?
Was this one of the suspects that was wielding a gun on the initial scene?
According to other officers, yes, but I did not personally witness.
Do you know what exigent means?
Yes.
No! What the fuck, man?
Pursuing an armed suspect that enters a property as exigent circumstance.
Yes.
What is happening right now?
Have you ever heard of the term used in law enforcement known as hot pursuit?
Yes.
In your opinion, would pursuing this armed suspect into a property on Nicola Place qualify as a hot pursuit?
Yes.
Hey, Johnny.
Is the property he entered known as gang turf?
The whole sack would be, yeah.
What do you know about the area?
Maxwell's actually
vague.
Yeah, can you
Okay,
narrow
yeah,
that down
sorry.
a bit, Haley?
Yeah,
Thank you. No, you're good.
the back to the
Wait,
the
there's currently a
cul-de-sac,
jailbreak
near
thing
past
called
the cul-de-sac.
wait, what the
we can
fuck?
just skip the question.
There's currently a jailbreak at Bolingbrook. Stay clear of the area or you may end up arrested.
Next line of questioning.
Wait, what the fuck?
Was the suspect believed to be?
I don't know if I've ever
potentially a
seen
gang
that
member?
before.
Yes.
Was the suspect believed to be a member of a gang that holds down the location of the house that was entered?
Yes.
In your experience, is this gang violent?
Yeah, sometimes.
In your experience, have they attempted to murder law enforcement officers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your opinion, would you have been in danger if you just waited outside the property?
Objection, speculation.
Any kind of rebuttal?
In your experience, What happens if police are within a known gang territory?
We get told to get out of there. We get pressed, as they call it. They press us.
What danger do you believe you would be in?
Getting shot at.
Do you believe that it would be an exigent circumstance to follow a suspect into a property in a gang territory due to the aforementioned dangers of staying in the area?
Objection leading.
Yeah. Can you rework that question, Haley?
Yeah. Do you think it's exigent to enter due to the location?
Yes.
How long was there between the time law enforcement entered the property to the suspect entering the property?
I'd say about a minute, maybe two, between a minute or two.
Was this enough time to hide, destroy, or hand off anything in their possession?
Yes.
What happened when you entered the property?
Well, we all rolled up and entered. I believe Dan entered first. And I was in the first room and I heard the suspect we called out to said like, "Oh shit. Oh shit." Something about Air One.
Objection hearsay.
Maxwell?
Yeah, Big Drew, thank you for the 2 months, man. Chad, how's your Wednesday? Where are you? Work? School?
So the
Office?
ran out of the house as I
Major,
entered.
thank you for the 14 months.
A few seconds after I entered, I went to chase him and I heard shots going off from inside the house. So I stopped chasing the suspect and went in to assist with the gunshots that were going off. There was also a call of shots fired from inside the house by, I believe, E, who was in the house with us. It was me, D, Den, and Cade. And all of us except me and Cade ran out.
My new go-to chat
shots were fired.
is a bagel, darkly toasted, with some jalapeno cream cheese.
Was there any communication?
Which is cream cheese with like jalapeno.
Property.
All in that.
Yes, after we shot two suspects in the house, and we were inside there. I believe it was Cade that received a phone call. Apparently, it was from a member of Hydra, and I'm not privy to the discussion of the call, but it sounded like he was getting pressed.
Do you say you believe he's getting pressed? Do you believe that there was a threat made against the officers?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Jenkins, you were asked if you believe.
I'm just saying a Daisy from Maxwell LSPD would go hard.
Why did you believe that?
Well, the gang members, just using, common sense of myself, they usually wear the same outfits they always wear, and they drive the same color cars, and these were green cars, and they were wearing the same outfit that I usually see them in.
Okay. What you said? What color was it? Red, blue, green. Is that the same kind of green that Maxwell's wearing?
Yep. kind of similar.
Maxwell, a member of Hydra.
You're Hydra.
It's Christmas.
Not yet. Some cops become gang members later.
I should
Okay.
rebut. I should object to that, but I'm just gonna instead point out she does live in Mirror Park.
What side are you on, Doc?
Oh
That
fuck
is
yeah, good
true.
point. Sorry, Your
Jesus
Honor.
Christ.
I've been offered to join gangs. So sometimes,
What's
you
going on with
know,
the cops, man?
sometimes it happens. One bad court case away from getting
Always
fired and
like this,
joining a
man.
gang.
What the fuck?
What gangs have offered you a spot?
Oh, I don't wanna brag.
I'm gonna break that down. That we're not going down that route, Robin. Get back on track.
It was CG.
Doc, if you don't object to those, I swear to God, I'm gonna do it for you. Jesus Christ.
But I really wanted to know.
I don't care.
Okay.
Robin, get back on the trails.
All right. There was a question from Maxwell about time to destroy, conceal, or hand off evidence. Did you have any reason to believe that that happened?
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah. So Maxwell asked you about the 1 to 2 minute time frame about evidence maybe being destroyed or hidden or given to someone else. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Did you have any reason to believe that actually happened?
Me personally, I mean, I believe it's possible.
Right, but do you have any reason to believe that it did happen or was happening?
Yes, actually.
Okay, what's that reason?
Because it makes sense that if you're fleeing the scene of a crate robbery, you're going to stash your goods when you're at the
Okay.
house.
You
I don't
said
think
you
wanna
arrived.
carry it around all the time.
You said you arrived last at the crate scene. Is that correct?
About last, like I showed up about at the same time another officer did, then we rolled in. I was on scene. We staged for about 10 seconds, then went in.
See anyone go near this crate?
I personally did
Drunken,
not.
think of the biddies, man.
You mentioned the shooting in the house. Do you know why there's no evidence of this shooting in the house?
I would not know. I wasn't able. Well, actually, yeah, we had to leave the house. We didn't have time to collect evidence
Why?
because other officers got shot at and we had to leave. After a phone call of being pressed by a gang member in which that gang went and shot other officers at the original scene.
Let's see.
Thank you for it. Thank you for the sub, bro.
Do you think it's okay to breach a house just because it's on gang turf?
No.
Okay, good. Let's see. Did you know that the suspect that ran into the house was armed?
I'd heard other reports that he was armed from the scene.
But you personally didn't know?
I personally did not know.
Okay. That is all.
All right. Any redirect?
Yes, just a little. Hello there, Jebediah. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Okay, so you were asked about YF.
It's crazy. Jeb has been
mentioned a shooting of
arguably one of the best witnesses in a court case as a cop. How is it that the cops like Carmine and Jeb, etc., actually know how to police, but the ones that cry about it all the time don't know what the fuck they're talking about 90% of it?
The relevance is that can play.
It's actually
into why
crazy.
Police officers rush off a scene.
I mean, I'll point out that they were in the house like 3 hours later, so they could have collected evidence then.
3 hours later, said evidence could have been contaminated.
Wonder by
Even the
who?
defense would have played that card.
Appreciate it. The prosecution doesn't tell me how to do my defense.
Okay.
And how does anything get contaminated?
Exactly.
It's gonna stomach.
I don't see where.
Do you think it's because they have to like fight for their existence?
You ain't do
I'm gonna
shit.
overrule the objection. I think it is an important question still to be asked. Whether the time and the point of it being contaminated 3 hours later, because we have not been told when the property was locked down even yet, is a valid argument at this time. So overruled. Go ahead, Doc.
Okay. Do you need me to re-ask, Jeb?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you in your experience, when a threatening phone call is received and shortly after police officers are being shot, are the circumstances related?
Yeah, when it's the same group.
Okay. No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Jebediah, you are good to step down. Thank you so much. Is he marked for recall?
No.
All right, amazing. You are free to go then, Jebediah. Thank you.
Fine.
State, I'm correct that you guys don't have any more witnesses, right?
Yeah, no more witnesses at this time. Just a lot of evidence to point out.
Yeah, I figured that's
Okay.
okay.
Because I'm not going to be needing
Alrighty.
it.
Defense. Wait. Do you guys have witnesses?
Us? No, I'm just discussing with Mr. Snow if you wish to testify.
Oh, okay. Let me know.
Wait, this might be over soon.
The only thing would be like about the kidnappings.
What do you got going on today? Yeah, they haven't said anything about
Jeb, you can go back to Marvel Rifles now. Earn yourself a bit of money.
Okay.
Because you were found with the gun that
Oh, he's definitely gonna go play WoW, isn't he?
The only way I could try and introduce doubt is about positive ID. Like if Maxwell, if you know Maxwell or Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah. Valid. I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to go up on the stand. I have no problem with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just ask you about the kidnappings.
A lot of really cool guys, Jeb.
The defense calls Jackie Snow to the stand.
All right. All right, Mr. Snow, can I please have you raise your left hand? And do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Nikita.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you are sworn in. You may sit down if you like.
Thank you.
And let there be
Oh
light.
boy! Oh, it's gonna get juicy.
Hello, Mr. Snow.
Hey.
So today we've heard a lot about this raid and hot pursuit and whatnot. But that's not what I'm going to ask you about. You have charges brought against you for supposedly kidnapping officers.
Correct.
Are you aware of who they're alleging you kidnapped?
No, not. I usually don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry, am I mistaken? Do we have kidnapping charges up on this?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Snow pleads not guilty to all.
Excuse me.
I'll check. Maybe.
Oh my God, there were more charges. No one told me. Jesus Christ. How do you have more charges?
I believe it came to like 300 and something charges in total.
They're really trying to fuck me, Your Honor.
Robbery, security
crazy.
firm, gang-related.
Free my boy.
I mean, it's irrelevant.
Accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee times 22. Animal cruelty, attempted murder of a government employee, accessory to attempted murder of a government employee, one count of resisting
Yeah, that
arrest, and
animal
2 counts of
cruelty,
kidnapping of a
Oh my
government
God, she's
employee.
gonna have to rule on all this.
I'm assuming this all falls under the umbrella of not guilty to everything, right, Mr. Snow?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Well, that's embarrassing. Thank you, guys. Great one. All right, go ahead, Robin.
Free my boy.
So, the People's V is entitled, just get it correct.
Sorry.
Buying large
the previous
crate.
V is titled Lieutenant Haley kidnapped and shot at Clinton.
Oh yes, yeah, Maxwell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you know Maxwell?
Not very well. I would say not very well.
Would it surprise you to know that she positively identified you?
Really? You know, I heard that there wasn't even an MDT photo of me for quite a long time. Is that interesting? That have we met before, Maxwell? I'm missing something.
You're a funny guy, Snow.
Would you be able to have, sorry, before all these court shenanigans, would you have been able to pick Maxwell out of a crowd?
Maybe because of the blonde hair, perhaps. But it depends if there's anyone else with blonde hair and similar hairstyle, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, most people have black. Oh, wait, Bailey. What the fuck?
And then we have the People's W titled Charlie O'Clair.
Oh, shit. Look who's here.
Do you know who Miss O'Clair is?
No, I try and stay well away from French people.
What do you mean?
You're Canadian.
Sorry, DuPont.
He got you there.
So
What?
before all this involvement with the police here, had you met Miss O'Clair?
I think she pulled me over for a traffic stop once. Yeah, a long time ago though.
Okay. Had you been able to, pick her out of a crowd?
No.
So could you have positively ID'd either of these police?
Could I ID them?
Yeah.
Probably not. They're a little after my time in terms of being
No further questions for Mr. Snow.
All right, State, you're up.
I think I know where he's going to go with this.
Hello.
Okay, we'll just keep this brief. So you stated you don't know Lieutenant Maxwell here, but
Not very well, no.
Yeah, you used to be in the police department, correct?
Oh, yep. This is exactly what I would have done.
Okay, so would it surprise you to know that Lieutenant Maxwell here used to be in the police force whilst you were?
Facts not in evidence.
Lieutenant Maxwell a trooper?
No.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
Next
you're
question.
You're a bit an elitist, got it. I remember that now. Right. So, next question. You were the head trooper, you said. So, would it be a surprise that someone within the police force would know who you are?
I'm sure some people do, yeah.
Okay.
Who is Jackie Snow?
So, so
Order
you
in the
don't think...
court.
So you don't think that
Doc is quite
someone in the
good.
Police force, or even everyone, to be honest, would know who's leading
Robin
the
should be pointing out facts not in evidence, right? Because there is no evidence that Maxwell was in the police department when he was.
I think
if it was this economic collapse, sure, but to reference the past one,
Any redirect?
it's an easy throw it out.
Just one. Snow, when were the troopers last active?
5 or 6 years ago, however long the crash was. That amount of time. So 5 to 6 years, I'd say.
I think it's 6 years at this point. Yeah, that's all.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Snow. You are going to step down.
But that's the point was made is
all right.
that you tend to know your superiors, not the other way around.
I would, but he wouldn't answer any of my questions, so...
How do you know?
Because I know how our interviews went.
That's what I'm kind of getting to the point of. All right. All right, we'll move into closings. This is going to be fun. Do you guys need a minute, or have you guys prepared your monologues? Smile.
Just give me a couple of minutes to freshen it up a little bit.
All right. We'll have about a 5 to 10 minute recess here, guys. If anyone needs food or drink, now's a good time.
A good speed court case, man.
Nino, are you good on food and drink?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Was she a trooper? No. Okay.
Court case.
Wait, Bailey.
Jackie Snow.
I'm good.
Don't they usually go over the evidence and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I don't understand why we spent so much time on the background.
Also, according to them, because it's gang territory, you can just go inside a house. You got this in the bag.
Oh shit! Wait, I'm on this guy's lap right now.
No matter what happens.
What the fuck is that judge wearing, man?
No worries.
Tiki, leave the poor man. Hi, Snow. Snow, how are you doing? You doing good? Doing good. You feeling strong about this case? Yeah.
Huh?
Also, I am offended as a stone cold Steve Austin redneck. You could not say a British man made America. That's outlandish. That is outlandish.
I just love you so much.
Got a whole backlog of it. Yeah, there's a song, it's drum and bass. Jackie Snow invented America.
Let's call him Santa. He does kind of. Oh my God, it is Santa Claus.
Is it like he's wearing shorts?
Remember Oxlong? Trooper Oxlong? That's it.
Oh my god.
Is he Winnie the Pooh in it?
I know. Mid lane? Bottom lane? Jungle?
I know that is Daffy Duck again.
Oh, Tia. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not a lame ass League player. Whoa.
You okay to
Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, this should be a very
okay?
easy case for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's my house. Everything was in there. Like, what?
There's a lot of people talking, so I'm kind of
They lose that? I mean,
listening. I don't know.
Apparently, they don't know how to do a warrant or something?
My brain don't work.
yeah, that was Josh.
That was crazy.
Yeah, when he said that that was pretty bad when he said that on stand, to be honest. I remember I said to Robin, Ziggy, back in my day, if someone had said that and I was prosecution,
Wait, the twat? Wait, which one?
Yeah. I'm fairly positive we would have at least, gotten suspended if
Santa is in court right now.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, I would have fired you for saying that on the stand.
See?
It's true, she would. I actually believe that.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what their angle. What's happening now? Are they getting ready for closing? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. There's no way they have all that.
He's checking who's naughty or nice in court. Bro, the saddest thing about this entire thing is like 2 months later, the court case happens and most of the key witnesses couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
That can never happen again. But it'll continue to be that way.
Get the warrant for it. That'll be a lot of it off her plate.
I think what hopefully that can be changed with the DOJ and shit, but a big part of it is some of the people that we actively have to fight against. We're doing like dumb shit. Like the attempts to like stop the race yesterday.
So much fuckery with the raids.
You know what I mean?
All those interviews that you went up to Bishop Row for and got interviewed, they didn't ask you anything about that. So confused.
I think it's entered. Oh yeah, is it entered into evidence, Rob?
They put 2 interrogations in.
Okay, so she has to listen to all of those now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's longer than the actual court case.
Because that went to stop a holiday event. It's a mentality thing, man.
Just say, hey, I'll decide this. Like, we'll reconvene.
Also, stepping in slowed the trial down a lot.
I honestly wouldn't blame her because there's a lot in there. So I would not be surprised with that.
There's a lot of root cause issues.
Like it's hard.
Who tried that? I saw the first race. We woke up yesterday morning to.
So am I. What the fuck?
It got handled, luckily, but had I not been around, I don't know what would have happened.
I need to represent FOP as well.
Man, are you okay? Do you need help?
Pretty much, someone started a rumor that someone, not in LSPD or the mayor's office or the racers, started a rumor that the race was going into Blaine County.
He admitted to it twice.
And then allegations of like it's illegal. Like it's actually, you have to be, I think, OOC retarded. Like, I think it's getting to that level. Like, there's a lot of like, I think a lot of like it's not RP when some people are actually that dumb. Like, it's hard to, if we're gonna be honest, right? Because the thing is, like, I don't know how to put this, but like, it's actually like, you know, because now all of a sudden, like, you're dealing with someone that I don't know, has touched grass. Because, the reason I point that out is it is inherently toxic, right? Because you're coming off the core principle of let me fuck these people over,
Defense, how are we looking?
right? But it's based on a principle of actually being stupid. Because I want to like underline something, right? I think genuinely people think that racing is inherently illegal.
Yeah.
And I had to it's not. There's not a server rule that says street racing is illegal. It's role play based on real life, right? In the same way that weed is not a server rule that it's illegal.
Alrighty.
So it kind of gets a little strange when you're making arguments that like
Okay.
it's a sanctioned race.
Ready? State, go right
It's
ahead.
how it happens in real life all over the world. I don't know. It's a tough one.
In this case, the majority of which is around possessions and hot gun charges. It's quite a simple one. The accused here, Jackie Snow, owns the property. In fact, through interviews that are provided in evidence, admitted that the weapons were his own. He really made that part an open and shut case. We're talking about once a state trooper who went against any oath he's taken in the past. He's become a member of a vicious gang, a man that takes out anger on anyone in law enforcement just to make a point. A man that shot and kidnapped officers just to try close the investigation down. These are actions that someone that used to be a trooper shouldn't be taking, and it questions his integrity, especially back in the day when he used to be one. He is nothing more now than a common criminal hiding behind the facade of a ex.
You watch your fucking mouth, Masters.
Nothing wrong.
Order in the court, Snow. Let him finish.
Common, free my boy.
Pipe down.
It's Maxwell. That goes for you as well. Go ahead, Masters.
The defense basically throughout this entire thing has done nothing but focus on the legality of a raid. And yes, I openly admit there were administrative errors, but the warrant remains a legal one, and any issue should be dealt with in a civil court and should not affect the heinous amounts of crimes that Jackie Snow's accused of. The point to remember here is that searches conducted under a search warrant approved by a duly appointed judge or justice shall be considered lawful. This is in the search and seizure legislation. This means the raid on the property was lawful. It was even attended by the justice. The offence that led to the unfortunate situation Jackie Snow is in, well, it's simply he trusted the wrong people with access to his house. They took part in a gang shooting and robbery before fleeing directly to the property to hide away from police. This is classic exigent circumstances around the world, known as a hot pursuit, a doctrine that provides that a police may pursue a fleeing suspect into a home without a warrant. as long as they've got probable cause to make an arrest. The fact the suspect was armed and dangerous just further supports the reason to breach the property. More to this, we set out and I believe proved there are other exigent circumstances involved. They fled into a property that was within gang turf, somewhere inherently dangerous to law enforcement, and staying outside that property would provide a great risk to both the police and any public in the area. This was proven during the actual raid when a shootout occurred. A massive area in Mirror Park was affected by this gunfight. There were civilians all over the place. Any of them could have been injured at any time. The law enforcement took the mitigating actions to search, and it's covered by the search and seizure legislation that, absent probable cause with exigency, searches will require a duly issued search warrant, where we had the probable cause and we had the exigency. The initial breach was completely legal. The defense mentioned that it's been 5 years since Jackie Snow was a trooper. I believe they changed it to 6. And, well, 5 years is a long time between when Miss Maxwell may have initially known Jackie Snow. But given his age, things don't change much in how someone looks. And often it doesn't change their behavior much, which is very much eked out during your early years alive. Throughout, when a defense is just trying to pick holes in the processes and try to attack the character of law enforcement officers, I think it's pretty easy to see that they've got no defense for their client. They got no way to prove him innocent, so they're just going after technicalities. So, in my opinion, you got no choice but to find this man who's fallen from a great height, just become a bill of scum, guilty of all the crimes he's accused.
Yo, I gotta say, listen, I think PD lost their case, but it's rather impressive that Maxwell and
Robin, have at it.
Sure.
and Doc.
Let me not be one to tell you what your choices are, Your Honor. Leave that to Mr. Masters, apparently.
Like,
so
we're able to salvage shit pretty decently, if I'm gonna be honest.
We've made no defense. Well, we have and we shall. And partly the reason is because, well, the PD has done it for us. Let's start with the warrant. First off, no night search was requested, but one was done anyway. Mr. K testified to Mr. Snow not being there. This is inherently illegal. If you wish to search without the property owner there, you ask for it. You don't just do it. Furthermore, we have the edit history of the warrant. This warrant was started at 6:20 p.m. Officer Shiesty, who is the one who signed the warrant as the one writing it, did not put his statement into the warrant until 8:31 p.m. The man took 2 hours to put his statement in, and only 9 minutes later does he mention seeing someone rob someone. But since Shiesty is not here and what we have was Cade says he mentioned individuals robbing someone. But when asked if Mr. Carl, the one who was pursued from the scene, was one of those people, he said no. So where's the probable cause? Because I'm not an officer, but probable cause usually requires facts and evidence. I'm struggling to find it. Nothing names anyone specifically. And let's go to Mr. Master's point of, if it's signed, it's lawful. Well, the person who signed this was Justice Hallow. However, Justice Hallow, in the People versus Marco Frey, deemed a warrant unlawful. And in the People versus Kyle Pred, also deemed a warrant unlawful. So I see no reason why what's good for the goose isn't good for the gander. So should you find
what does
there to be a
what
lack
does
of
that
probable
mean,
cause,
goose
Your
and
Honor, I
gander?
believe you would be well within your rights to overturn it. I mean, your colleague has done just as much twice in the past. Why not make it 3?
I fucking love Robin.
Let me get some
Explain what
exact
is
quotes of this
not
warrant.
good for the goose, not for the gander.
Shiesty was watching an individual with red hair and a flag on his face and a woman robbing individuals.
What is a gander?
Shiesty witnessed a suspect repairing his vehicle, and it then became that Shiesty pursued that vehicle. So was the person
Wait,
with the
it's an
flag,
animal?
and the woman, were they
A
the
gander
ones robbing,
is a
but also
male
the ones
goose.
repairing their car? I mean, be quite impressive if they were doing both at the same time, which would be indicated by Shiesty's statement.
I learned today.
Let's also look at the statement of probable cause above Shiesty's statement. It mentions Nicola Ave too, but the place they wanted to search was Nicola Place. The police didn't even know where they wanted to search, seemingly.
Criminal threat.
Now let's talk about the breach of the house. Absent probable cause with exigency. Okay, where's the probable cause? Probable cause of which crime? He was supposedly armed, but nothing stated in the warrant said so. Nowhere is the probable cause articulated of why this house was breached. So, again, probable cause of what? Evading? Is evading enough to forfeit the rights of people to be secure in their property? I would think not. Then we've heard testimony that the person ran in and then they ran out. So if the person ran out, why were police still in there? They had no reason to be in there anymore. But apparently, police were shot in there. But I guarantee you'll find no evidence of it. No projectiles, no casings, no blood. Oh, but we couldn't have collected evidence. We had to go to another shooting. But when brought up how they could have collected it afterwards, apparently it could have been contaminated, but wouldn't you have locked down the house if a warrant was being written? What was being contaminated at that point? All we have in this warrant is 2 people's statement that frankly should have just been in a police report that doesn't substantiate probable cause at all.
I think warrants should be something that can be
couldn't even remember
fought.
Where to go on Monday. And
I'm gonna tell you.
On the stand,
I'll tell you after this is done.
I don't do
what I'm
warrants and
thinking.
shit. But again, let's now turn to the kidnapping, supposedly. We've heard testimony from Mr. Snow himself that him and Maxwell and him and Mr. Clare aren't familiar at all. Yet they somehow positively identified the man. But again, we wonder how. Spent no more than a few hours with the man, but apparently they can positively identify them apparently after being shot. It's quite baffling. So to sum up this whole mess, the warrant and the search was unlawful. There was no probable cause in that warrant, and it was done illegally with no night search being requested. They're trying to charge Mr. Snow as a primary of kidnapping. No articulation as to how.
I can't read.
The defense would ask that should you deem the warrant unlawful, that all evidence found as a result of it be deemed fruit of the poisonous tree and thrown out, and all charges related to it be dismissed. And should you find there to be reasonable doubt, as to the kidnappings and attempted murders from the separate incident. We find Mr. Snow not guilty as well, Your Honor.
I was fired.
Thank you, Robin. All right. Considering the time, my verdict will be coming after the weather passes. I have a mountain of evidence that I have to go through, and obviously
I'm not.
testimonies
I
that we heard
don't know
today.
how much I want to stick around till that long.
Sorry to interrupt. Could I have a chance to point out evidence to you?
You had your.
That's what your closing was for. Jesus Christ.
Robin,
No, but
I can do my job. Thank you. He's
He
not
can't.
wrong though. You had you had your opportunity in your closing. Why did you not take advantage of that at the time?
well, because in general you find most
Hell
of the
yeah.
judges all separate the closing from the pointing out of evidence, in my experience.
Danielson, Grayson, Oxlong, do we separate evidence in our closings?
You want an answer?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, foundationally, generally before closing, people an opportunity to offer evidence. 9 times out of 10, people will waive that right and then provide evidence during closings.
That's
for
right.
Expediency's sake.
No, he took the words right out of my mouth. Arcadia.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
I was about to say it.
I've never had anybody part of this judiciary take evidence.
Has
after the
Oxon
fact.
even done a case?
He took
Yes,
the words
he
right out
has.
of my
That's
mouth.
not the
I was
point.
about to say it. He and I have
That guy's
beef
not
now
even wearing
because I
pants.
was about to say all that shit.
Unfortunately, Masters, I'm going to deny that request.
That's fine. All the evidence is there anyway.
Yeah, I
Will
appreciate
just help
that.
save you some time.
This guy is
Thank
definitely
you.
comedic relief, right?
Yeah, my verdict's going to come after the change of weather. Please just bear with me. I'll put out a state announcement 15 minutes
Oh, hell no.
before to come back to the courtroom for that verdict to be heard. Is that everything? All right. Stay tuned. We're in recess.
Your Honor,
No.
Your Honor, quick matter, Your Honor.
No.
Are we doing this again? Are we doing this again in front of everyone?
Yes, we are. What do you want, Wade?
Oh, it's very important. It's actually a matter of the courts. Justice Longwood.
That's back-to-back cases where the cops want to talk after the closing.
Not my name.
Justice Longwood?
Not my name.
That was insane. What the fuck?
That's comedy.
I am.
Oh my god.
Actually, kind of shocked at how that was handled.
I do actually think I know about this. Wait a minute. This is
happened
about
like
the
5
contempt for
minutes ago.
Cassidy,
No,
right?
this happened 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, what was it? Justice Arcadia to my balls. Yeah, he has contempt.
Oh. Okay.
Say that?
Okay.
What? When did I say that?
So
I didn't
at
even
least,
say
you know,
that.
previously,
Justice
when
Grayson, why am
we
I
write
exempt?
warrants or have written reports,
like
you
that
know,
nickname?
the
Justice
unidentified
Longwood?
person,
Wait, what?
robbing people or dipping in and out of houses, etc. If they are brought into custody, we link the identities from the start of the report to the end of it, so there's actual evidence that can be linked to them. That happened because it sounded like there was unknown people, and then
Now I actually have to go get contempt off my record because you want to grieve.
He's seen individuals robbing.
Hey, good shit, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Dang!
You know?
Oh shit!
Clearly not if you got contempt.
Alana, you know it's like.
And Flippy will.
So choice to work the cross
How is
is a
it-
respectable one, right?
Yo, this motherfucker using a. That's crazy.
That's definitely a vibe and a look and a mood.
It's griefing when it goes one way, not
Yo,
the
they
other
fumbled
though.
So fucking hard.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's like.
No. But right at the very start, Flop was, we're fucking texting back and forth every time the fucking prosecution would fucking fumble.
For anything. And that I didn't say I got these class 2s, I got these I didn't say like any details. I just said I'm a prepper, I'm ready for anything. You never know what's gonna happen.
That's good. You know, that'll just be up to her interpretation. So
Yeah, it will.
yeah.
I started to get
Do they
funky.
do they record phone calls or anything?
I had a nap.
Never been done.
You have had a nap? I'm proud of you.
There's no evidence of
That's
any
a
like
whole-
recorded
Would it
phone calls.
Submitted in the evidence anyway?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know?
Yeah, you'd think
Well,
so.
even if they did, I think this is still a
We're a
two-party.
two-party state. They have to have submission.
Right. But so
Oh.
I guess we'd need
They have to get your
legislation so that-
consent.
Yeah. So they can't even do like the Wire style stuff. They can't do that.
Think of it the same way that we couldn't just go to someone's house and put a camera down.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I heard of their conversations and I heard of.
That's a terrible cough you've got there,
Yeah.
sir.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like she's gonna find it. I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
I mean, I don't know. It's yeah. I suppose it'll come down to whether or not she found, you know, the paperwork and how it was signed lawful or not.
Can't be that big. The main officer didn't even show up.
But we're not issuing
Yeah.
any refunds. No.
So if they find the warrant,
leave the woman alone. Let her go do a fucking
invalid,
job.
then everything else also
It's a house
invalid.
card.
Pretty much everything goes apart from the kidnappings.
Okay, well, this is.
Yeah, but they didn't. I mean, they're just
That was
relying
not
on.
even brought up, right? Like
They didn't bring it up, but then they also they have evidence. They found me with a gun, so there's that. So
And then the cop shootings from when you were like brought in for your warrant.
oh yeah. I did attempt to shoot, but it was actually Rhodes that shot me down.
Bastard.
no fucking way.
It was.
What do you
yeah.
mean, bastard?
You know what's crazy is that I had a phone call with him that day, and we both said to each other, "I don't want to shoot you or hurt you or anything," and then that happened.
Yeah, well, Rhodes is fucking, you know, he's full of shit. He's a fucking hypocrite. Okay, I've had a whole thing with Rhodes. Okay, I've had a whole thing with Rhodes. All right. Him and Dark both.
He and
fucking,
Richard are hypocrites. I know.
Yes, yeah.
I don't feel
Fucking-
the same way, but that's fine.
It's they
You're
ride
lacking
they
info,
ride a
Dick,
high
trust
horse.
me.
Yeah, you are lacking critical
Is it
info.
that
They
bad?
yes,
Yes.
they ride a high horse while ignoring their own shadow. They're full of shit.
You still getting your state pension?
That was
still?
deep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, payment went in the other day, Robin.
That's good.
Oh yeah, state pension is still very strong. They didn't bring that up either. Actually, thinking about it. Interesting.
Kind of like it's kind of sad.
They didn't bring anything up.
How darn horrendous. Like,
Wait, say that again. I'm having issues.
I was just saying, it's kind of sad how horrendous, like how down bad they are. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't question anything. They're just trying to justify what they did was right, and by justifying
Yeah.
it, it's just like that's gang turf. That's the only thing they were like.
Welcome to
emphasizing.
PD.
Yeah. What if I'm just a poor, retiree, just looking to live in a nice cul-de-sac with?
Imagine
which
being
I
a
have lot
mayor.
of memories in with from my police type days. Most of them not great, but
I'm saying, well, he's a criminal because I said
I've made
so.
some happy ones recently. So, well,
Old man taken
it was-
advantage of.
Let's be honest, guys. I was not welcome in Mirror Park sometimes. Okay, it was true.
We weren't even there for that long.
I was gonna say I think that was the HOA that was shooting us then.
Yeah, that was HOA.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's Sid you gotta blame.
But then
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
happened
say,
when
blame
when
Sid.
PD were like, "Oh, HOA don't mind. We'll just fuck them in the ass." Okay, that's why HOA used to turn around and start shooting cops. That's
Sid is guilty. We should arrest him.
Yeah, where is he? Fucking half-faced arsehole. Where is he?
In the woods somewhere.
I swear we only shot cops like once in Mirror Park, and that was when we were told to leave.
Leave the
I'll never
area.
forget that.
Leave. Yeah. Man, that was a long time ago.
I remember the RPG near Mirror Park. That was a little down the road, but
Yeah.
that was
What,
more
the titanium
towards
one?
Fudge.
From Mushkin?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was so gangster.
That was big.
Yeah, I remember
was
robbing
big.
Snow's bitch ass in that one.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. And then you said, "Fuck you,
Oh my
Bogo.
God.
Why are you helping them?" I said, "It's not me."
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, I know your accent. you dumb
Titanium
fuck.
was there, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck you, Snow." And I was like, "I need to rob you, bro."
Yeah, that happened.
I still didn't know it was
damn.
me to this day.
I remember when I think. Do you guys remember Jaden from Street Team? That guy.
Jalen, you mean?
Jalen, sorry.
Yeah.
I remember he came up to me in that when like just before the RPG happened, and he was like, "I've got a hostage." I said, "I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here with your hostage." Long time ago.
I think it'll be fun.
Do you think so? You really
Maybe.
think so?
Japan
fucking-
looking real good.
No, I
Snow.
think you fuck.
I think there's a couple of things that you could certainly be gotten for, but like with the majority of just like how it was, written / phrased from their point of view, it is, I would say, if I were in her shoes, unlawful. Though, she's a whole different person. But I don't know.
I feel like also, all these vows that I've broken, I retired. I'm not bound to any vows now. Like, I'm not an active police officer. What vows am I tied to? So,
St. Louis is down before we let them down.
True. And Richard, in the interview, Richard was trying to insinuate that I'd broken my vows a long time ago. He was saying some shit that I was involved with Eddie Marshall.
That's crazy.
I did put a missile in his shed for a bit.
Yeah, you did bring up missiles.
Yeah, it was a Cerberus missile. I left it in his shed for a while. People found it. I had to get out of there.
I bought a car bomb from Seaside, but that was mostly to kill Gunner because he was a piece of shit.
Wait.
I had missiles in my house that were PD.
What the fuck, guys?
Did you
That's-
you kill Gunner?
No, I fucking wanted to, though. I wish it was me. That guy was an asshole.
Gunner is in Cop Gunner?
Yeah, Gunner. Yeah, the Gunner that was,
Yeah, as in
doing
one of my
several
best friend's
murders on
gunners.
duty.
Yes, yeah, that guy who used to take me.
Oh,
he used to take me to go sell
Yeah.
drugs at wedding.
That was when he got promoted to trooper, I remember.
Insane.
He did a boost and then got promoted to trooper.
For that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Good times, guys. It's all good history. Great history.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys are unintentionally sounding very old right now.
That's.
I don't know.
I mean, this is.
Until we started earlier than that. Wait, so
You're old
mind you, all
too,
that we're
bro.
giving used to get paid, and we used to just take people's robbery payments as our wage.
Oh yeah, we used to fight over processing people because we get the money.
Yep.
True.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
And
usually
we
get like
didn't
10
have
or
any court.
15% or something, right?
No, it was like so even before that. So
there
if
a
someone
judge
had
Before that?
money on them that was from a bank, we
Um,
could just take it, put it in a
oh,
room.
Yep.
I somewhat remember that.
That's fine. I was huge.
I
was a
wasn't
long
there
time
for
ago.
that, but I remember hearing that.
Yep.
Yep.
Rain durable.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When I was chief, we were borderline police state. Like,
Yeah, it was. It was. It was a good time to be a cop.
It was great.
For a time, we didn't have a DOJ, and then Coop came along, and then DOJ started forming.
Yep.
And then Dennis and Nina, and so on and so forth. Went in from there. Fuck. Now I do feel old. Thanks for.
Oh, I don't have the other guy's number, do I?
Back in my day.
Stop
right.
it.
Yeah, pretty
You said that
much.
twice today. Back in my day, I would have been livid to this prosecution. Angry.
You're among the old guard. That's what we are. We're old.
Yeah, that's what that is what Max used to call us.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said in his manifesto as well.
Yep.
He's talking a lot about the old guard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Dupac, I wasn't talking about French Canadians, okay? I was talking about the French.
All right.
You kind of clocked her shit when you said Canadian, honestly.
Yeah.
You kind of clocked her shit, I'm not gonna lie.
The fact
Masters
that
is
a
fighting more
member
in Twitter
of
than he did in the
TRT
police.
doesn't
Really?
know
What's happening?
what
Oh, I
exit
love
I was on
Gents
Twitter the whole
is-
time.
Master warriors don't know the difference between highlighting submit evidence, entering new evidence.
I gotta bring up that
Oh,
second
it's-
part.
God, I missed this.
That
I
part was
mean,
on
he,
him.
he thought he could highlight evidence after I made my points.
Fuck that OP Ox Long, the boys and I sliding on his bitch ass. Okay.
If it
Cop,
ends
by the
up
way.
being not
He's
guilty,
so, by the way.
What a tweet. Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Fuck me.
Josh Cade, I don't do warrants and shit.
Oh, dude.
That was
also
crazy,
the expert.
right?
I love that that's on the record.
officers
Oh, because
MIO,
everybody had said that. I
and
swear.
because of people
I was
I
like,
said what?
There was a big collective
y'all
one in this front row here.
Yeah.
I was so surprised.
I'm glad you guys are here to witness all of this.
You know what?
like
I
when he said
wasn't
it was 50
surprised. That was the worst bit. I'm so used to bullshit like that coming out in court from when we're back in the day with us that didn't even shock me.
I think it's just highlighting to me that true justice isn't
Yeah.
real. It hasn't. I don't think it exists. I don't think DOJ can dish it out. I don't think PD can dish it out. I don't think it's all bullshit.
Cade got
How
sent
many-
for 100 months the other day for showing up late.
Did he go in?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And Denzel's got a warrant for a felony.
Can we get extradition from Tibet though? Is that what legal
Oof,
premise
I
have we
don't
got
know.
there? Send Batman, he'll get him back. Like one of those plane things.
I'm enjoying like listening in this conversation. I'm not going to use it in RP because I'm like
Hey, Arthur's
cameraing
an
it,
army,
but
by
it's
the
free
way?
content while I drink
Yeah.
my coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna piss in this corner.
All right.
Oh,
Cute. I might go pick up my stuff from security before
Judge
we
Grayson,
leave.
do we extradite from Tibet?
I don't know if you have any extradition treaties with Tibet.
Nina, can we get that going?
Interesting little thing.
With what?
Can we get extradition from Tibet so Shiesty can get his felony?
Oh, Shiesty's dead.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The Mana went to go visit him like a
Wait,
month
what?
ago. Went to go hunt him down and haven't heard from him since.
In Tibet?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
And who's sending letters saying he's in Tibet?
Oh.
And one of his baby
Hello, the
mamas. I
hitman.
don't know.
Well, the guys that killed him.
Yeah.
Is it a Christmas?
That's what I
miracle
heard. I mean,
then?
there's no confirmation on the body, but that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, I'm gonna open a line of betting. Are we doing a funeral or some kind of arraignment for him first?
Say betting?
Arraign the body.
Oh. I don't know. Wherever he is, let him rot.
How much time is it going to be after tsunami? You guys know, or
Like 20 minutes.
She said she put
Is
out
he
when she was ready 15 minutes
in-
before she put out a statement to get us all back.
So cool. Let me see. Is he streaming right now?
you think he's gonna be guilty, Jenny?
Let me message him.
Yeah, I do think that if she's like, yeah, the warrant's legit, he's gonna get it all because it's just possession. You can't really disprove it.
There's so many fucking charges.
The problem is if she watches that fucking interview where he says they're mine, she's kind of what? Why would he say that?
Would you have more fun? I don't remember. They shouldn't have found it in the first place if the warrant's bad, so we'll see.
It's only if he rules it is bad. If not, he's screwed.
Why would she not watch it though? Like, isn't that what she's supposed to do?
Yeah, but if she rules that the warrant's
It's
bad, it
public
doesn't matter what it
record.
says in that interview. It's all public history.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, it happens.
You look cute with the mask on, by the way. Couldn't even tell it was you from a mile away.
Oh, true. I had a hard time figuring it out until I saw the next episode.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Are you hiding?
No.
They call
go get my
themselves
shit before
detectives,
tsunami,
okay?
or
That's a good joke, right?
Yeah, he'll still be there though.
okay.
Put it back on. Put it back.
Just make sure
on,
there's
put it
nothing
back
funny
on.
in your.
Oh my
Put it
God,
back on.
Maggie!
Took stuff from.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucked up. What the
What do you mean?
Fuck
So if you have something in your, just make sure your pockets are empty when you pick your
Here's
stuff
a
up.
rabbit.
Say I handed you a burger because
I
you're
thought he was a
hungry.
cat.
You just hold the gun in that pocket.
Okay, no, I think we're all.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it's a kitsune. My
Kyle
bad.
did that the other day. It was
Oh.
fantastic.
It might be a
One of those
rabbit.
Oh damn.
Nathan.
Take the hat off.
Hey, you.
See.
How are you?
Good, what about yourself?
Oh, that's a ref.
Oh, living the dream.
It's a wabbit. Who flamed what you wabbit?
No, we're gonna stick around for the ruling.
I was a fox this whole time.
Do you know what? You can be if you want to be a fox, you be a fucking fox. Okay.
Yeah. That's where I am.
I'm a whole ass catch and a whole ass snack.
Oh, just looks so natural.
What are you doing today?
I don't know.
Huh.
No.
Hey, Robin.
He's gonna sit
You know what's
on.
funny?
You think he's
I
gonna
call it
do?
rain.
I'm gonna who what?
You know this.
Very
I think
bum.
this is
You know
the
the Kyle
nicest I've ever
Pretzel
seen
case
you
we have
dressed.
I
up,
call
right?
this rain durable.
Do you?
I think they.
Yeah.
Weiss just asked for the governor's opinion or governance, the governor's guidance on it, on the docket.
Wait, did he?
Well,
Yeah.
if you're suing all of the judges, it's not like
No,
they
yeah,
can
yeah,
take-
I know, but they actually want to run the ones, even though we gave
Oh
them
my
option to settle
God.
out.
They actually want to
No
argue it.
comment.
That's gonna be juicy, to be honest. Did you catch that one of the TRT heads didn't know what exigence is? How do you? The 80% of the job is based on that. Like, think about it.
Yeah. Also, their argument like it's dangerous gang turf, so if they had stayed outside the house, they would have been shot. It's like, well, no one's. They could just leave.
Yeah. Well, then there's the SK case, right? It came out that they don't actually have files on these on any gang members right now. So
But Dino, they
would
have
have to
tags.
assert.
Now you've done it.
Yeah, exactly. They've been using tags.
We
And
put stickers
so-
on this, so it's valid.
Oh, yeah. Well, so what makes it, if you cannot identify someone as being in a gang, you have no filing, no documentation around it, how do you even conclude something is quote unquote gang territory to begin with?
True.
Yeah.
Came at the boring part.
Yeah, they there's a significant, at least from what I could tell. I got to do more reading, but established evidence is not, it's not great. They have like, you know, physical things here and there, and there is, you know, links to some stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, as far as patterns / identities linking people to certain situations, it's not great.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like most of the eyewitnesses to the entire fucking thing didn't show up. So, like, what are you supposed to fucking do? You know what I mean? Like, I think if they don't, if someone like that doesn't show up, you can't and should not even weigh their statement, because,
yeah,
you know, there's what you say you believe happened, but even in said statement, there's still holes that need to be poked, and if you're able to just avoid showing up in order to avoid being questioned, well, then whatever you experience or whatever you stated in that report should not even be considered. So I don't know. It's the only thing that I'm curious is going to happen here is there was a court case about 3 months ago where the good faith exception was utilized, in which, while the warrant that was issued on an individual was deemed to be invalid and resulted in those particular charges being removed, the charges associated with the findings in the raid were still pressed on said individual via the good faith exception. Now, luckily, that was not put into precedent. But, so it may be possible that nobody even knows about that particular case, but that, in my mind, is the one thing I'm curious is going to come into play.
I think I'm going to jail.
At least for a little bit.
But I was thinking, like, you already served like a lot of time. Are they gonna really give you
Yeah.
a reward?
Technically,
you did like a lot. You went to jail and then had bail. No.
True.
I feel like your bank account's just gonna get ripped to shreds.
Yes, pretty. What's the fine again, Robin?
They're asking for 6 million, I think, but that's ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
That's like where.
Like, just because they're asking for it doesn't mean they'll get it.
Yeah, true. They always ask for the extreme. I used to do the same thing. I used to ask for death.
Oh my god.
That's for death all the time, yeah.
Yeah.
$6 million is huge.
Better than death.
Yo, this is gonna be so juicy. 1.5 mil. Oh no, I think he's gonna walk.
They can after the fact.
You know what this reminds me of?
Wrong, but Robin, correct me if I'm wrong, but seizure of property occurs when it's apparent that the only purpose of the property was illegal. Whereas, like, if someone's living in it and they're hiding shit in it, it's less likely to get seized.
It depends. Maybe.
Like, if it's 4 walls and a roof and there's just gun racks everywhere, then yeah, they would probably get it seized. But if there's, you know, evidence of like a messy bedroom, you know, like you got a kitchen in there, and then the basement's
The house was
just
getting decorated when it got breached.
yeah.
Hello.
I bet they saw you do the blow. I hope they did. I mean, it's illegal.
Did he piss off Maggie? Where'd Hank go?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you kill him?
No.
Who's dead?
Fine.
Oh, okay. I hope not.
I fucking didn't touch him.
I'll be right back. I need some food.
Hey. Hey, Snow.
Robin. Hey, what's up, Nino?
You want a bump?
Yes.
All right. Wait, come over here.
Okay.
It's legal right now.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
I can have a bump right now.
It's not scheduled yet. It probably won't be for like 2 months.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff right there, Nino.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know whether I can sit down now.
Hey, you want to give me the rest of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Hey.
So what are you guys doing? You guys up to much?
Waiting.
I'm doing that. I've been waiting actually for a really long time now.
Oh well.
About
please,
20
like an
minutes.
hour or
20.
something.
It feels way longer. It feels way longer, guys. Can we go for a walk?
Where do you want to go?
Can we go hiking?
But if you give
No.
Yes, we can. We can go wherever you want.
Snow doing snow.
Last time as a free man, Dupog.
Just run to Windsor or something.
Windsor? I mean, that's a bit far. The 10th far.
That could be an argument, but
I could get there. I could do it.
Gonna swim?
But then a
I'm an
controlled
Olympic
substance,
swimmer.
that's how
Yeah.
you define it too. Is cocaine a controlled substance in this?
It was actually I was
Seemingly
trained by
not.
Chase Powter.
the charge defines it as any
That's
drug that
crazy.
isn't what prescribed.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Know that about you.
Do you
Incredibly
think they're
impressive.
gonna even
It's not a
have a
well-known
verdict
fact,
before
to be
Storm?
honest.
No, I don't think so.
I on that before, but it was,
Oh, then I'm leaving.
I'm gonna say stickers.
Right.
teach me how to swim.
Do you keep it on the down low? You only tell those most important.
That's right.
Yeah. Feel,
Yeah,
yep.
that's the dumb
Appreciate you
protocol.
telling us. You might want to
The winter
brush
season.
your mustache a little bit there, Snow. You know, a little brush. Just brush it a little bit. You know.
Just never ended up getting a prescription.
Yeah, you're dirty.
There, yeah, you had a little bit of a
Hey.
little fluff on there. Maybe, you know.
Just yeah, it's from the suit probably.
Yeah.
That look like more like I don't know makeup or something.
Did I tell you what's happening with the
Powder?
with the construction stuff?
What?
Like with the 700 value?
Forget about it.
No. What is getting worked on right now with that?
So I got word back that they got to figure it out with the rooms, but there may be
You
an
want the
issue with
nice
like the
juice or
flooring and
the
stuff.
not so
but
nice? Which one do you
they
want
may be able
first?
to put in
If the warrant stands, you're fucked. If the warrant doesn't
like-
stand, you might get off. You're going in for a little bit.
Permanent
Like-
flooring.
permanent flooring exactly. So
If you got off, that'd be amazing.
Excellent. Yeah, Natalia had told me that sometimes
I don't mean
walls
to
and
be a
floors
Debbie Downer, but
have issues when there's rooms.
kind of scared.
Be
that
free.
So I'm glad that they
Yeah.
found a workaround.
yeah. I think we just keep going with it and then ask for assistance like as it goes forward. You know.
There's so much in evidence though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that's
the
the thing.
limit gets
I have
reached,
not seen the
Yeah.
evidence,
then we
so
can
cannot tell you, man.
Interviews were kind of spicy.
ask for assistance or whatever.
Mhm.
I prefer.
Because everybody was
I think
just
it's
like,
better that we not
especially
ask
Marcus,
too much
"It should have
assistance.
been done in the pre-con."
Yeah, exactly. So it's more like
I do
pointed
like a
because
Muppet.
otherwise we might get
Absolute
addicted to
Muppet
it.
and
You know what I
admitted to
mean?
things.
I didn't admit to anything.
I wouldn't want to say. I don't want to say addicted, but
Oh.
dependent, which could be even worse.
You said the stuff was yours in
Yes,
the interview.
exactly. And I know I may not,
makes people
you may
lazy.
not,
Damn it.
but those that are
Fine.
working with us might. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
We can't assume other people's self-control.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic because I was going to actually make a small, ask a question or recommendation.
Yeah. Let me hear it.
That instead of generalized metal detector,
you'll
just
be fine.
gun
You really-
detector.
the cops
If,
don't
you know,
Yeah,
that could
that's
be-
that's what I'm
if that
thinking.
can somehow,
they're gonna
you know, if they
Um,
can check if there's like settings on those or something.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'm gonna
because, yeah.
ask. This is gonna be a big ask. I'm gonna recommend that the court center has detectives and some sort of
Yeah, I like him. He's kind of sassy.
setup where when you come into the facility, you just the gun is taken away from you.
So a lawyer that I would have just fucking hated, and
And
I'd be like, God
I'm
damn, he's
also
get-"
gonna see if we can have international visitors come in to do janitorial services.
It was very. Also, the closing was fantastic.
I think that would be amazing.
Yep. And I think it'd be a very interesting way to, you know, check people's. I don't know. I don't want to say too much. But I think you understand where I'm
Yes,
going with
I
this.
understand completely where you're coming from.
And I think it could solve many things. One, population. Number two, you know, vetting.
I think I'm gonna go get food.
Agreed.
When I come back.
Yep.
I've got. No, I don't have anything on me. I had pizza and stuff.
Yep. I'm thinking.
Downstairs.
I'm gonna. You said after tsunami, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nuno.
Oh fuck. I don't know. How do you think it's gonna go?
I think the fact that I pointed out that Hallow's thrown out 2 warrants in the past, and he's the ones that signed this one, so like, shouldn't hold her back from throwing it out is good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I just
Plus
don't
all
think
the
there's probable cause in
technicalities.
that warrant.
Hmm?
And then on top of it, they didn't request a night search and did one anyway.
Yeah.
The warrant says Nicola Ave, and then they want to search Nicola Place.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Wasn't there questions as to whether they even saw what they alleged they saw? Like there was
Yeah.
different statements or some shit?
Den straight up lied on the warrant. Like, every member of Hydra that was there has told me, like, we didn't rob people. So either Den seen someone else robbing people and just said it was Arnie, or made it up. I think he made it up, because this was the one where Hallow went to the PD and spoke with him for an hour on what he
Big,
would
take
and
the
wouldn't
200
sign.
biddies. Jesus.
And they didn't even have any of the warrant stuff, they didn't have any of the raid evidence on the docket until like less than a day before Discovery closed. They just forgot to put it up.
Was at least Mr. Snow informed in a timely manner that he had been raided? Or not even that?
I'm not sure, because Hydra obviously told him, but I don't know when the police told him.
Hmm. Seems to be a lack of training in PD when it comes to warrants and raids.
I
Yeah,
don't think they understand the principle of which law comes to be, and therefore the manner by which they even understand whether or not a crime is not happening is fucked. The entire philosophy is cracked. I want to like give you an example. Yesterday, I had to deal with dumb shit about like you probably heard about the winter races, right?
I've seen the state announcements.
So there was a whole like issue surrounding the legality of it, and I was being questioned how races can be legal. And the principle of it comes is that some of these people I think were born with a fucking MDT in their hand, and they treat it like a fucking Bible. And because there is a charge, that's exactly what it is. So, like, I genuinely had to explain to people that if they ever touch fucking grass, they would know that there was that there are regulated races across the entire fucking world. Formula One, rally, etc.
Monaco.
Where Monaco, exactly. And so what they are dealing with is a sanctioned race event. And while there may not be facilities in place to fully like close off areas that, you know, I don't know. It's like shit like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you take the penal code as the Bible and then see everything in front of you as like almost religious, that's how you end up with these cases. Is that kind of making sense what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like it's the same issue with marijuana. Like you know, there's a lot of kickback around that. Like, what do you mean someone can have a joint? That's fucked up. Like, why would you do that? And it's like, okay, well, why do you on principle think that marijuana should be illegal? And
Because the MDT said so.
that's what it was. It was like, because it's marijuana. It's like, okay, that doesn't have meaning, right? Like, if the MDT said no one should have shoes, that doesn't, like, you know, what are you going to start? You know, I don't know. It's not what it used to be. I'll say that.
Yeah, like I think the police spend more time teaching felony stops than they do court when they bring in cadets. When was the last time a felony stop ever worked?
Yeah, that's a good point, to be honest.
Is court even in the curriculum?
I'm not sure.
Oh my God, I know the solution. If the MDT is treated like the Bible, what if I start a religion?
God, that just sounds like terrorism waiting to happen.
It would be beautiful. There'd be a church. There would be like religious text. And from there,
Kool-Aid.
Well, I mean, you could say that, but you know, like, you know, it'd be the basis by which people interpret everything.
Probably be the first religious terrorism case.
Had I not seen his drafts previously, I would have questioned it. But yeah, FOIA legislation, gun license changes, like I saw them as they were being developed. And when we approached him about particular matters on the Constitution and other things, he was able to very much break it down. So man,
So do you think it was basically a assumed spelled out? Is that like, did everyone assume?
I think it's
that
more
the
like,
Constitution had a different author?
I think at the end of the day, different people signed off on it, right? But it's very similar. Like I'll use an example. Some of the legislation has a lot of names on it. For example, the FOIA amendments, and it had Hollow's name on it. But Hollow, when I challenged him, he said he didn't know what was in there. So there's the signature is, sure, we agree, but it doesn't mean that the signature, it's kind of like, I'll use a example closer to home. Pred has signed a lot of our shit, and I doubt he's read it.
Sounds like it.
Or
It does sound like a Fred thing to do.
Yeah.
signed warrants that haven't been read.
No, yeah, no, not warrants, the legislation. But what I'm saying is, I think what we're seeing there is the justice is signing shit, and they themselves have not read it, right?
Yes, but that still doesn't explain why that justice in particular is being credited for work that they actually did not do. I'm sure more than one signature was on there.
Because it empowers you,
Hmm.
and there's no one there to challenge it, right?
What I meant to ask before the weather change, how difficult would it be to change wording on charges?
That's currently being, so Archibald put together a 32-page document. Each charge in the penal code, he put down, he wrote where it's derived from and where the problems with the charges are, and the justices are reviewing it right now. So technically,
Because
there's
just-
a lot of things in the penal code that are not actually illegal, but they happen to be there. For example, IFACs, inherently the possession of them is not illegal. It might be in the penal code, but just because it's in the penal code doesn't mean it's right. You know what I mean?
It has to be backed up.
Yeah, because the only thing involving IFACs even remotely in legislation is the right to health, which actually more points at the fact that you can have an IFAC. You know what I mean?
Interesting. I was thinking more of your situation from yesterday. Just by adding the word illegal in front of a street race in the charge would probably stop everyone from nitpicking, because it says that being involved in a street race is illegal. Not the legality of the actual race.
No, I don't think so. The people that complain about that shit are just looking to fuck people over. Hey, Robin, what's happening? So yeah,
Some people don't have lives. What can I say?
yeah, that's what it is.
Hello, Hank. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
You look great.
Thank you.
Hank's my son.
Lawyer. Robin's my lawyer.
Oh, what the fuck did you do?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Nice. Robin is more or less representing my entire
That's
family.
crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know he wrote it.
Oh, in which case you are actually
Like, so I was expecting to say, yeah, I was one of the authors. But it's like, no, I wrote the entirety of it.
It means
Like, oh.
we have purchased
Oh.
services for as long as however long we bought for.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can't retain me?
No, you would retain me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you retain him.
You give me money and I say I'll be your lawyer.
Exactly. That's what retainers are.
Hell
That
yeah.
means I can't go against you.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Robin?
Robin's an amazing lawyer.
Hi, Chris Peters, lawyer. Also, I might need to hand off a case to you, for, Nana Banana.
Oh, what Nana do?
Yo, chat. There better be a clip of that. That sums it up. That should be a command in chat, to be honest. Anytime we have someone complaining.
Let me sidebar.
It actually kind of, I think, speaks volumes as to the copium between Truth and Alex Jones.
Yeah. You have a new suit on. What happened?
I spilled juice on my other one.
Oh. Between like 10 minutes ago and now?
Don't question my juice handles. Things got rocky.
Yeah, I guess so.
I also don't have a warrant. Lied to me.
I didn't know. I was asking.
Oh.
I wasn't sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm good though.
Okay, good.
You
did
can
at
take
one
your
point.
mask off.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can take that off now if you want.
No, dude, everybody's gonna make fun of me.
For what?
My face.
Oh, come on, Hank. You're a strapping young lad.
People don't like my face.
Okay, well they, that. Fuck
You
them,
don't
who
have
cares?
to.
Yeah. See, totally fine. Ah,
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
nice. See?
Symptom of the unified front. I am very much not a fan
Nobody said anything.
of the unified
Right,
front,
DuPont?
as I've already explained.
Yeah, I guess.
Primarily because Crane as a unified front was good.
I didn't
Anyone
say
else,
shit, man.
it's
You're
not
right.
good.
Hank, take it back off. Look what you did. Look what you did there.
I ain't responsible
No,
for
no,
your
no.
fucking kids, man.
Okay.
Because
Fucking cool.
Crane
It's cool. Now don't worry about
was able to explain
you can
the
take your mask off, it's
decisions
fine.
while
Okay.
others cannot. That's the key difference, right?
Gee,
That's the
fine.
problem with the existing unified front, because you're not actually able to. I'll give you an example, right? The United Nations, when they meet,
fine.
the president of the United States does not go there
Did you not
more
raise
often
him, or
than
what
not.
the fuck?
It is a representative
It was your first
of
one, so
the
you
United
fucked up?
States.
Like,
And in turn, when
oh.
that
he's
representative
already a
gives
grown
the
man, so-
position to the rest of the
Yeah.
UN,
Yeah.
they're able to do
Adoption.
so. Same with press conference secretaries, right?
How many of those you
And
got?
so when people
two.
like the press
Okay.
argue with the press secretary, not only does that information go back, but they're able to explain, not always
Have
in a
you
way
got
that
cigarettes in here? I
people
need some of those.
appreciate, but they're at least able to explain the position.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But if there is a unified front and
I'd love
that
a cigarette. Fuck yeah, thank
There you go.
and
Oh my god. Oh hey, thank you.
and
Yeah, hell yeah.
individually they're not able to explain
This
anything,
feels like prison. We're
then it
smuggling
becomes dog
cigarettes.
shit.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense? That's the
Trading with some
issue.
Twix bars or something.
So it creates an impediment to any discourse, to any type of communication. Now, I will say though, Weiss is and Arcadia, I think, are doing a fantastic job in that space, but it still has drawn challenges because while they may say they're unified, we constantly hear different things and it gets confusing for us. But I think it's hard to see that from a different POV necessarily. I think that's why Dr. Naya and Pred feel so checked out right now. And while Naya especially, man, she's been at it for 4 months. And even though she's finally getting some headway, at a certain point, you got no energy left in the tank. Oh, I don't think so. I think everyone does work in different sectors, right? There is also value in having historicity.
Oh, okay. All right, be safe.
What's up?
I have a question.
Hmm?
Sidebar, so to speak, over to the corner.
Oh yeah.
Well, I go back to my previous point. I think in 5.0, it'd be good for there be singular individuals that play on the server that set the tone and out of character work to ensure that the playground makes sense. And to give the most appropriate example of what I mean by that is RP, the sandbox you play in, always needs a certain vibe set up for it, right? And not having a singular point of how things should and should not be make things very difficult at this large of a scale. So, for example, under one administration, you can drive the whole notion of like everything in the penal code is biblical, right? Another may set the tone of our job is law and order, which means protecting citizens, even if we don't like them or have issues with them. You may have another that says, well, no, you protect your friends and family like it's some like backyard, you know, like actually what we're seeing where like, you know, you go to like the busted ass like Midwest town where like the police department and the gangs are all like one big family and they just kind of watch each other slap each other's ass, and when like someone from the outside comes to get gas, they're like, hey, what are you doing around here?
I've got a new
What do you
obsession.
got on you?
Oh,
and then the
what's that?
sheriff comes, goes,
GeoGuessr
there's my
on
cousin.
my telephoto.
You gonna hand that? I ain't gonna send her to jail.
It's good. It's fun. I'm ass at it.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly. The key, like dungeon master, right?
You watch
Because
a lot of that fucking
otherwise,
Rainbolt guy?
arguing
That guy's insane.
on
No, it makes me feel
certain
like an idiot.
things become draining.
The guy sees dirt and
They
he's like,
become
"Yeah, that's
draining
somewhere in
because
Africa."
you're bringing
you know,
everyone's bringing their
pinpoints
own
the exact
personal philosophy of what they
Oh, that guy?
envision
Yeah, that
everything
guy's
to be,
freaky
and
as
I don't
hell.
think that's
Yeah.
necessarily good.
Yeah, actually nuts.
But yeah, this curb right here, Indonesia. The fuck?
That particular batch of sky, it's got a plane in it. That's that's Taiwan.
This shade of sand. Oh, that's King Tut's tomb.
Yep. This nondescript brick wall. It's the only picture that's been taken from Google in North
Did you
Korea.
ever watch-
That's the one.
Did you ever watch Downton Abbey?
Uh-uh.
Okay, well, fun fact. In the show, they have a lot of Egyptian like references. That's because the house that they used to film it in was actually the guy who discovered King Tut's tomb.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just some rich British guy is like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Africa, and so he went to Africa.
Huh.
And then he totally fucked it, and then like a part of the tomb collapsed, and now all of them are dead. Actually, he died soon after finding King.
Anyone know like how long until there's a verdict?
I think it's cursed.
No, there's just fucking diseases there, bro. A centuries old tomb. What the fuck?
No, I know, but
I don't think it's
why I think
refrigerated.
cursed.
Yeah. The British, am I right?
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're fantastic, thank you.
You. I'm taken.
Wow,
Yeah,
Tally's tempering herself.
I love my boyfriend. He's the best
Okay.
thing in the world.
Sounds like you're convincing
Wow.
yourself.
I am not convincing myself. I am convinced.
She's reminding herself not to thirst over snow.
I'm just a hoe. I can't help it sometimes.
I was not expecting that. Oh shit, bro! I was getting a freaking email about my keys being removed. I'm pissed.
Tell you about him. Ziggy
Fuck you, Hammer. It's OOC.
That's okay. What
Did you
the
at least
fuck?
bring milk?
Why is this not opening? No.
Okay, well.
Why is this
Now
not
we can't have
fucking
cereal.
opening? Okay, well.
Turn it open.
Huh? Oh my god, you can hear me.
I'm not gonna be back till
Why-
Friday
why
or
were you able to
Saturday.
hear me? What the fuck?
FYI.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Because you're
something on my phone.
talking?
No,
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, when are you back on
Nothing,
RP, by the way?
dude. You good?
I'm chilling.
Okay. I'm gonna go fuck off. Hi, Nino.
How you doing?
Wonderful.
Offline fired. Probably Saturday. Oh shit, that's not too bad.
You gonna have to change them pants. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm a drip for order. I'm giving you a drip for order right now.
I just remembered how fun it was when I was on Brian Knight
I had it.
and I started doing Drip Police. Oh my god, that was so good.
I hear the pitter patter of my feet. Wow. Listen harder. Oh, no. I had this. I already had this.
I had this since last year.
Yeah, Arcade, thank you for the 2 months.
Cool,
Oh my
cool.
god,
I'ma
it was
win- I'ma win
so
the best
good.
dress. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, you don't have the reindeer hat.
Oh, you must don't know.
Also, you don't have the slippers.
You were saying now?
You don't have the slippers. You don't what? You don't have the
Uh-uh.
reindeer hat, like
But it's I
the
got
mask.
Just wait till after this. Just wait. Just you wait.
I wear it
Just
better.
wait.
It sound good. Sound good. Trying to copy me.
I feel like you're copying me.
I
Everything.
had
you
this
do.
on since yesterday.
Okay, well, I had it on since the last storm.
I had this on since 2 weeks ago. So
Okay, now you're lying.
Hey. Come over.
I'm just
doing?
glad I'm not the only one not in black
I'm good.
anymore.
I'm on 3 again.
I was thinking this. I was like, am I gonna be the only person that's drinking?
I walked in the last time. I was like, oh shit, I didn't get a memo.
Okay.
That's normal for about this time of day.
Okay.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, maybe soon, TM.
Am I decent enough to
Mm-hmm.
the desk?
Yeah, it's not exactly
Wait.
a winning one.
Notebook saying I, Sean McQuillan, took equal part in the murder, but pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
I know. By streaming today,
There's no really getting
no
out
one
of
can
it
hold
to
it
see what
against
you can
me
do with it.
Is it raining?
when I don't
outside?
stream tomorrow and take Friday off.
I've been
all
here,
this
so
was
I wouldn't know.
Oh, when I walked in here, I felt like I was all wet, but it was
Yeah.
sunny out.
Come again? You said what?
If they have phone records,
Well, my
he
whole
was
outfit
hacked.
was wet and drippy.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause-
And then the sun was out, so.
okay. Crazy choice of words there, but okay, I get what you're saying. Got you.
You live in the gutter.
I'm not
and
listening.
I get it.
Listen. I'm just. Crazy choice of words. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, my bad.
Mhm. All good. It's all good.
I didn't even recognize you.
Wait, you a cop?
You shaved
No.
recently?
Well,
Are you?
Yeah.
Exactly like you know.
Oh, is that why you're gonna arrest me?
He's just wearing a different fucking.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, I mean, you obviously stealing, fighting, swag.
Mhm.
So.
Nah, that's not me.
Uh, I have to.
I would never steal. It's
N-
literally just the pants. Like everything else is just like almost.
Nah, matter of fact, let me. Excuse me, sir.
I told Viv.
Oh,
Sir.
you talking to me?
For your shit.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Oh, can you mind just a quick second looking at who outfit is the best? Who better? 'Cause
Do either of you have food?
Well, I can't bring food in here.
we can't bring food in here, sir.
Oh, you don't have any food, Johnson?
No, sir.
You
I got
Nino?
you. Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, how you bringing it in, Tony?
He's a lawyer.
No, 'cause for some reason they let city council bring it in, but not.
Oh.
not them
Oh, but what the fuck? Wait, can you bring guns in? Just out of
I don't like to say
curiosity.
that
Wow,
loud.
that went from one extreme to the other.
Oh, the ground's a little sticky. Hold on.
I just lost it.
There we go.
Which one of us got the best Christmas outfit?
There you go.
Don't lie.
Her.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got the hat. Like, I don't know what's going on there.
And this mask looks so natural with the hair.
I was gonna ask her if she's gonna sing Santa Baby to you.
Oh, what's up?
Cassidy already called Dibs to sing it to me.
Oh.
Wait, I just might actually fucking record my.
So
Maxwell, you know this guy Bruce did? We're making the BCSO Christmas album. And he asked like if I could be a part of it. But then people that don't
My bad. Sorry. I didn't see you right. My bad. I didn't see you.
They're just slippers. You gotta be careful.
He's like, send me the audio file.
You even trying to sit like me? That's crazy.
This is how I always sit. Okay.
I usually do it for the last minute.
Just biting my shit.
I think I'm the 10th. Yeah, I'm the 10th day of lameness.
Wait, really on the 11th? Oh,
You
spoilers.
got 11?
Defense argument was.
Oh my God, hurry, please.
So everything stemming from that should.
Did Cassidy actually get contempt? I don't know.
Right now, someone used one of those.
Understandable. There were discrepancies in the address listed, statements being added to the warrant.
I'm gonna do. Wait, how many times? Wait,
I don't see it.
Main person who signed the
Oh,
warrant
it says
and
3
approved
times.
it.
I'm gonna do 3 different
failing
ones.
to
Each time I'm
appear.
gonna get progressively more annoyed.
It's Den Shiesty. He
and
now has a felony
sick of
warrant for his
saying it.
arrest.
It's not a troll. He's supposed to be getting it. Yeah.
Why you? How many? You're one of the early days,
to
aren't you?
defend the warrant, Josh Cade, testified under oath that he doesn't know anything about warrants.
I feel like you also have like more to do as well. Like not even for the album, but like.
Don't you have a duo song with Bones?
Yep.
I think Bones is missing. We need to.
Was good.
do something.
I mean, surely they got to consider something about the warrant, right? Surely. I mean, if you raid the wrong place, like.
Oh. Get that. Well, no, technically that was yesterday, and I had to go do things, and I literally just like completely forgot that I was supposed to play.
I mean, I can see why they had issues within the Pred case. You know, you had to argue logically why there was no PC, but in this case, they went to the wrong house.
Wait, wait.
So it shouldn't be that big of a hurdle.
Wait, actually?
Ventura?
Did you get your other reports?
Not yet. Let me double check my documents.
Wait, actually?
Nope.
All right, Hammer, you take care.
Welcome back, sir.
They just wrote it wrong. It was the right house.
I'll ask them about it.
Well, what do you? Yeah, but that's not what's being said. Was the house that they put in the warrant an actual house? Like, did they put the wrong house
With the context
in the
of
warrant?
Twitter post you put out earlier.
Oscar, he's right there.
That may actually be an issue.
What?
Hey, I just got a quick question. What was the context of the Twitter post earlier about like sliding on Oxlong or whatever?
He's an op.
Oh, fair
He
enough.
gave my boys contempt.
Oh yeah, I think someone came in here to like talk about that when we were in recess.
Yeah, what did he say?
Was it Cassidy who got contempt?
Yeah, he was not happy about it.
What was the case?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
He didn't get
I don't
contempt
ask
though.
context to anything. I just assume stuff, you know? That's the way to go about it.
Yeah.
Easier that way, right?
He just says.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
In the immediate, sure.
Yeah. I live my life stress free. Don't gotta worry about it. You guys doing good? How you guys doing?
Fair dues.
We're
just waiting for the verdict.
How's like are you gonna like secondhand smoke and smoking? Like, is this like a double hit right now?
It's essentially a hot box of the immediate area.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I love having a binger on a Wednesday.
You know, I respect it, to be honest.
You want a cigarette?
No, I'm good. Hey, you guys do all your Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
I'm terrible with that.
Who's it for? Family or
Just in general, I just don't know what to get people.
Mm.
I also
Trying
don't
to
tell
think
people
of-
what I want because I don't know what I want.
Oh, that's a glass.
Yeah.
You have a good
Robin,
It's like
I try to
anything
go in
you
the
want.
realm of
Mm-hmm.
like what's hot, right? Like what's trendy for some people if I think they're a trendy person, but also I try to think of like something that they're lacking. You know, if it's someone that's a bit more reserved about what they want, you know, they're not really going to tell you exactly what they want. Just try to think about like what they're missing or what they could use based on, you know, who they are, what they do, etc.
Robin, what did you want for Christmas?
I feel like I always
This
have
case to be
bad
dropped.
experiences in Google.
Well, okay. what
Not gonna lie.
physical item
Hell
did you
yeah.
want? I guess.
Made to feel uncomfortable.
I don't know. It's
A
probably
piece of
my
paper
last Christmas
saying that the
anyway.
case is dropped.
Oh,
The cold hard cash that's coming from this civil case.
Who knows if I'll make it to the next one?
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Not that old.
Yes, I am.
Listen,
You
if that
can't
guy
quote from this
fucking what's his name? What's that judge? That old judge's name? He was like in charge of the prison for a little bit.
Bailey?
Yeah, if that guy's still alive, you're not going nowhere. That guy's like ancient.
Is
If Death
Bailey
comes knocking, I'll
unhealthy?
just open the door and let him in.
Bailey's like fucking 120 at this point.
He was here today.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was here earlier.
Oh. Glad to see
Saw him
something
come
about.
back
Creaks of
in
his bone
after-
echoes the hallway.
After the weather cleared up, I just saw him again. He was roaming the halls.
Like wandering, like a little confused.
He seemed to be all there. He said hello.
Always like checking in on him.
Give him a ring. I'm sure he's around. He might pop back in for the verdict.
Maybe. Do we even know how long the verdict's gonna be in?
There's gonna be a 15-minute warning before it's read. That has not gone out yet. So we're all just kind of.
I got court in 2 hours, so.
Ooh, what's going on?
An appeal. Robin, you showing up to the court case?
I'll think about it.
Be cool. Be cool to have you there.
Yeah, it would.
If you show up to the court case, I'll give you $1 million. I'll see you guys later.
See you.
Okay, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. But now we're committed. No, it was a fork.
I mean, there's a total of like what, 300 charges?
Something like that.
That includes counts, though, obviously.
Yeah.
Nah, but like I only came around for the trial.
Legal blueprints.
I don't really want to do anything else today.
That's like a third.
We're gonna see the trial, then we out, boys. We out.
Assuming she still has to go through all the unique iterations of the charges, and then.
And then the handling of the guns too. How many guns did they find in there?
Over 50, I think.
Actually, wait. Better question. How many did Officer Miller hold up?
4 or 5. Welcome back, Snow.
Thank you. Sorry, issues.
Hey, Tony, you got a minute? I meant to text you back the other day. We never got to chat.
Oh yeah, I got a minute.
Okay, let's step out in the hall. Sorry about that. I've been.
You're good. You're good.
I'm not trying to.
That guy dresses like a detective.
True.
I think that's the new sheriff.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Okay. What's his name?
Yeah, who dat?
It's Redditch.
Huh.
Reddit shoe.
Isn't that the Lakers coach?
I don't know. Mateo Redditch.
His name's Mateo Redditch, yeah.
Okay. What? First impressions? Good? Bad?
He knows how to communicate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Very good at that, actually.
I like that's such a. That's good. That's breaking a trend.
You know, communicating is kind of like a useful skill.
Seems, you know.
It's a very rare trait nowadays.
Yeah,
Is it not like fucking basic? Like what the like?
Optional now.
You'd think, yeah.
It's actually true, but it's actually the.
I'm not kidding. It kind of like we got lucky we didn't get hired back. See what the fuck?
Honestly, do we know if sorry, I wasn't here for him being sworn in. Was that guy supposed to be an expert?
Hey,
witness
Dupont,
or
we're
something like
hiring
that?
if you.
No, he
want
was just a
job.
witness.
Okay.
They didn't bring in an expert.
Okay.
You don't deserve DuPont. How fucking dare you?
Tu peux travailler dans le Nord.
True. What the fuck?
Hey, j'habite à Sandy, ok? Je suis correct.
Ouais, c'est proche de la travail.
Oh, it's the fake French.
Oh. What do you mean? Okay, you need to shut up.
Sorry.
Girl, what the fuck did Buddy do? He just deleted it. signed, and I didn't get to look at it yet. And I went to go look at it, and it was just completely gone.
Who brings a fucking bicycle to court?
Yeah, and then I just looked at my tax numbers. Was like, I'm gonna tell him to
True.
fix it, and I was like, I'm gonna grief him.
I mean,
Wait, is that a
that's
PD
Marcus
bike?
Wade. He did also kill an officer.
Oh, he did. Nice.
Yeah, I got it down to manslaughter.
What type of dog shit fucking warrant was that, bitch? Fix it. Bruce got you in a headlock right
Well,
now.
the man he killed was Vic Canner, so he did the city a service, really.
Okay, let me know. Just text me when it's done.
I believe I don't know who that is, but
He was most well known
Out.
for always being on Percocet.
Almost a year of the best RP content one could ask for.
interesting.
Yep.
Don't shoot. Take the 11 months.
I'm jealous.
No, I'm jealous.
Oh.
Hey,
Hello, Jingles. Come over here. What the hell are you doing back there?
Standing.
By yourself?
you can stand with one stand, Leon.
I can stand by myself. I'm a strong, independent woman.
I know you can.
Yeah,
Would you like me to sit by myself?
No. Wanted you to join the group.
I was telling women to stand.
Yeah, no, it'd be more like, well, mine was supposed to be just a 30-day break, but really it's like you're waiting a month for a court date, and then you gotta wait another month after your court date finally comes. So it turns into like a 2.5 month break. You know what I mean? Say that one more time. Plea deal. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I would have done one of those, but a plea deal probably would have meant that I never got to do my job again. So, Also, Grayson was so
I just got his weapons license.
he was so bent on giving
Do you guys have any mince pies?
No, but I'm hungry to be honest.
I'm just gonna meditate for one moment.
Does anyone have food?
So British.
Anyone has food?
Ziggy.
No, it's just the first thing to ask for.
I have food.
Does anybody have any mince
Oh, hold on. She does.
I have
Thank you,
some-
ma'am.
I'll
Don't worry
go
about
look
it,
at
sir.
the
Thank you.
phone.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
I like your hat. Look good.
Wrong one.
It has jingles. It makes me happy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's lovely.
Thank you, Devon.
What is
Thanks for the
Do you need
food.
anything to drink?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
It's why Quebec is superior.
This is such a British thing.
Why do people still shit on the
I just
French
Googled
though?
What a mince pie is.
Isn't the French like
That
doing?
looks fucking gross.
It doesn't look bad actually. I mean, it's like what, like kind of like
on the name.
like a jelly
Yeah.
jam kind of filling kind of thing.
Kind
Who
of.
said that? I don't know. I
Oh,
just
okay.
read
It's
some.
like brandy and port.
Yeah, what's going on, Raz?
Is it sweet or not?
Hope you're
It's sweet,
feeling
yeah.
better, man.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
is delicious. If you have it warm with some cream, oh my fuck. Or brandy cream, oh my god. Oh my god. But it is possible to kind of nuke your mince pie. If you put it in for too long and you bite into it, you'll probably you'll just burn through. It'll go straight through your body.
What?
Oh, too hot.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. It's very easy to fuck up.
Y'all remember when Marcus was begging back in the day?
That's when the BCSO was cool. No, that's when the BCSO was cool. All right.
It's giving pick me energy right now, Marcus.
Yeah, I'm a pick me. And what, bitch? And what?
Well, he was dying before that.
Hey, I was supposed to be a first-round draft pick, and I ruined it for myself. All right.
Any Americans here tried Yorkshire puddings?
You were part of.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I love
You
Yorkshire
meet the
puddings.
criteria out of order. It didn't count. You got no.
There's a place near me, near where I have a house in
I
back
do
in the
that from
UK
time to time.
that does they like it's like a
So like, what's the history of Quebec?
toasty,
Is
but
there
it's like a
like,
wrapped up
do you like
Yorkshire
cross
pudding
like a
with,
border and then
a
the
roast
language
dinner
changes?
inside of it. It's incredible.
Like, how does that
Yeah,
work
really,
exactly?
It's pretty good.
I can't
Like,
even
is there like
imagine
at
what it
least a
is.
natural
Like,
border,
just describe
like a
it, can't even-
natural, like you know, like a river or some
Yeah?
shit?
Okay, okay.
Yorkshire pudding's the baked one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, yeah,
Like
yeah.
like a savory pancake batter, essentially.
Yeah, yeah, I had one of those. Are super good. At our prime rib steakhouse or whatever they call it. Before. Probably the only time I've had it though. Hard to find in the States.
All right.
Oh,
if
shit.
the verdict is guilty, we'd riot.
Remember, we charge 9mm ammo for Texas. So I don't know. Thank you, Alice, for the 9mm ammo to the gang. I appreciate that. Hey, Ventura, you pay your 9mm tax?
True.
All right.
No, I owe you.
Thank you,
All right,
thank
do we
you.
have everyone here? Do we have all parties present? I see Doc. Haley. Amazing. All right, let's get this going. Court is back in session. All right, so I have reached a verdict.
Just behind her.
Hear anyone laugh? I will get condemned.
I just realized. It's just a photo behind you, Arcadia, for the verdict. Just look.
Jesus Christ, guys, come on.
Excuse me,
Look at that.
Your Honor, are we able to give Cassidy contempt for doing such a bad job of editing that photo?
No. What?
Worth a shot, Your Honor.
Yeah, do better, man. Come on. If we're gonna give Cassidy like contempt, make it worth it. All right. Anyways, all right. The court had carefully reviewed all the evidence and testimony presented during the trial, with particular attention given to the credibility of witness statements and specifically material evidence provided. Starting at the beginning, the validity of a hot pursuit was questioned here today. From officer testimony, evidence found at the original scene, and photo evidence provided by a fleeing suspect from Area 1 of individuals attempting to hide within a property, this court finds that the issuing of a hot pursuit for this case valid. However, with that being said, the steps following after the valid actions of law enforcement officers is brought into question. When looking over the search warrant written, there is no probable cause to say enact a search of the property in writing of the warrant. At this time, I'm overturning the validity of Jackie Snow's search warrant. All possession charges from the initial raid of Jackie Snow's property are to be dropped at this time, including any hot charges tied to the hot.
Oh, yes,
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh,
Any
not
hot
done.
charges tied to the firearms of the property. All illegal items are to remain seized, but any legal items are to be returned to Jackie Snow. When addressing the matter of the 4 counts of attempted murder of a government employee, the 1 count of accomplice attempted murder of a government employee, and resisting arrest, this court believes an officer of the law saying they remember the face of a man who held them in such conditions. And with the gun being found in Mr. So's possession at the time of his arrest, he is found guilty of these 6 charges. For the charges of the 2 counts of kidnapping of government employees, it is stated that someone else abducted the officers, and there is no shadow of a doubt that Snow is the one that actually committed the initial abductions. These would have been accomplice charges of anything, and so he is found not guilty to these 2 charges. Jackie Snow, you are hereby court ordered to pay a fine of $31,488 and are sentenced to 119 months in Bolingbrook Penitentiary. And so are this court rules.
Nah!
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your
Let's
Honor.
go!
31K, how are you gonna pay that?
Your Honor!
Fuck
That's
the
bullshit!
I mean, the BCSO, I like the
He's not gonna pay for that, please!
Let's go!
Consider!
So this is what the police department has become.
Oh!
Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
Send him to
Robin,
jail.
that's 2 for 2 for the
No,
fines.
not the
That's 2 for 2
$31,000 fine, Your Honor!
Hey,
Double or
law
nothing.
enforcement officer, please arrest Mr. Snow and make sure that
The
he
state
pays
troopers
his
can
fine
fund that
and
31K,
fine
it's fine.
at Bolingbrook.
No!
Hey, you know
I'll
who
come
wouldn't have
quietly,
fumbled this
Masters.
case? You know who wouldn't have fumbled
Yeah,
this
you would
case?
come quietly.
Jackie fucking
You come
Snow!
quietly. Sorry.
An age thing.
That's not
Classic BCSO.
It's time to say free your boy now.
What the fuck have you been, Loki? Lazy ass
Free
piece of
Snow
shit.
till it's backward!
I hate you.
They did.
No, you don't.
Well done, Robin.
Yep, we
Prison
do.
transport.
Alright, let's roll
Prison
out.
transport.
Yeah, PD, it's time to go get free.
Bullshit.
It's time to get free.
I know we're not in session anymore, but come on.
Yeah, let's go to the party. Party. Party.
Yep, I'm gonna watch
Come on,
football.
Viv. Party.
Flippy, do something.
You guys suck.
What the hell?
All right. Oh my God.
Day trip.
Time served.
Wow.
Very reasonable, sir.
Is this how justice is served here? This, like this?
This is how, when things go wrong, they can go really wrong. And sometimes people need to make the best of a shitty situation.
All I'm saying is if it was us, if it was the old guard, Jackie would have been in jail for fucking ever.
Yo, fucking boomer, shut up.
Rude.
Fuck you.
That wasn't me, man.
Right.
I think all this court case has really done is proven to be once and for all that justice really does mean absolutely fucking nothing. Thank you for billing me. Am I a free man now?
Yep, you are now a free
Before I go, Masters, before I go, the fact that I was let go with no charges on my record, with all of that stuff in my house, shows how much of a joke the American justice system is. It is broken. There is nothing that any of you guys could do to fix it. Justice will never truly be served to anybody because you're too cowardly to really do it and put the work in to get it done. You're a failure.
Hey, I think I proved that I can put in the work. It's not my fault if the foundations initially may not be quite correct.
You represent the police department, and the police department has failed. The justice system has failed.
Feel free to continue your criminal ways, and next time you won't be walking.
A free man is walking out now, Masters. You have yourself a good day.
No!
And he's walking out. Goodbye, guys.
So can someone check if Max was alive? I haven't seen her move since the.
Sorry, man.
Oh, we're popping bottles. Don't you worry. Maxwell's fine.
Oh, okay. By your own logic of your own PD, you're a part of Hydra Gang. So congratulations, by the way.
Move out of my way.
Oh, thank you. Have a great day.
That was a really good court
Oh, I will.
Lovely. Just lovely, isn't it?
All right.